Oh, it's fresh. Is there anything more refreshing than a vodka lemonade? I don't think there is. Okay, so today I am drinking a delicious Tito's and lemonade. I don't know, I just found like Simply Lemonade, Tropicana, something like that. Whip that up, put some fresh lemon in it, and it is so good. So perfect for Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day, guys. First things first, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a good old thumbs up if you would be so kind as to click that bell right beneath the video. That, my friends, is what is going to tell you every time I drop a new video. So I am really excited to be doing this video today. I have been binge watching other people's versions of this video. This is my #1 product from Fave Beauty brands. The pressure's on. But you know what? Don't worry, we got this covered. We got this. It was like really hard to choose one, but I did it for you. Okay, let's dig in. The 5 brands I am going to discuss are, in no particular order, Charlotte Tilbury, Glossier, Colorpop, Pat McGrath, and Fenty. This is a tough one, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was really difficult to choose my #1 product. These are some of my favorite brands of all time. I feel like these are brands that I have a lot of their makeup. I have a lot to choose from. I've done the research. So starting out with a bang, darlings, we're starting with Charlotte Tilbury. I don't think this is gonna come as a surprise to anyone who watched my latest live stream, which was an unboxing of Charlotte Tilbury's newest release, her bronzers. Okay, guys, you have to know I don't take this lightly. Charlotte Tilbury is officially my favorite brand. This damn bronzer is absolutely chef's kiss perfection. I've been going a little bronzer crazy lately, right? I've got, you know, my Hoola bronzer. I've got my Kosas bronzer, which is super luminous and glowy. I've got the Fenty bronzers, which I've loved. Got a lot of good bronzers, a lot of them. Even the Colorpop bronzer, I'm not mad about. But I'm here to tell you everything about this product is like, I can't. First of all, we have to start with the packaging. This is literally giving me Little Mermaid vibes. I mean, this definitely looks like the shells that she wears on her boobs. Am I wrong? It's also just so satisfying to hold in my hand, and it is so large. It's huge, guys. This is a huge bronzer. This is gonna last quite some time. I honestly thought that this bronzer was going to be the same size as her Airbrush Flawless Finish powder, but let me just show you the difference in the size of these babies. That's a big old difference. This is my favorite powder. You guys know this is my favorite setting powder, point blank. So the reason I went with this is because, one, the size, right? I love the packaging. I love the size. It's also the exact same feel as her Airbrush Flawless Finish powder. My favorite powder of all time, basically in bronzer form, and bigger and better than ever. What? Just so you know, I am in the shade medium in the bronzer. I could have gone with light, but you know, I want like some payoff. You know what I mean? Like I want to look like a bronze goddess. So this was perfect for my skin. I am wearing this all over my face today. In my live stream, I basically did like 6 coats of this baby. I mean, I went in hard. I was just like a tan mama, and it never looked too much. I mean, I'm probably wearing about like 3 or 4 coats of this right now. And I don't know if you guys know this, but because of the pandemic, I'm not even white anymore. I'm just considering myself clear. This is just absolutely stunning. I mean, I know people think like a bronzer is a bronzer is a bronzer. I don't agree. And I think this proves the point, because the texture of this, it is so finely milled. It is so buttery. It also is made with hyaluronic acid, so it's got something good in there for you too. I am blown away. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer, good job. Okay, so I'm a little bit of a cheater because I did choose #1s for every brand, but there are a couple brands that there was a tie. There was a tie. I mean, what are you gonna do when there's a tie? I have to tell you. I mean, how can I not talk about this? How can I not mention the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter? I can't let you go. I can't. This is so good. I'm wearing this on my cheeks right now as my highlight. I also used it the other night as my base before I put on my foundation, and it is just like the most airbrushed, the most goddess-like glowing skin. There's so many things you can do with this product. It has been my favorite since like the beginning of my channel, and it just has not changed. It's probably never gonna change. So just get used to it, I guess. Moving on to that Glossier though. What do you guys think I'm gonna pick? What do you think it's gonna be? Ha 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 ha. What do you think it's gonna be? Okay, so it was really hard to choose these products, right? The number one thing I focused on, what is the one product that is just like above and beyond? Like every product may be incredible, but what's the one product where you're like, no one makes a product like this? For my money, with Glossier, it's got to be their Cloud Paint. I've been talking about it since day one. Again, another product I'm probably never going to stop mentioning because I do think it's above and beyond for a cream blush. I have every shade. I think I gave the shade Puff to my mom because I thought it would look beautiful on her little cheeky cheeks. My favorite, if I had to choose, oof, man, that's a tough one. If I had to choose, I would probably choose either Storm or Beam. So this is gonna be like a warm rose shade. It's gonna give you those sort of like just finished skiing and aspen cheeks. Beam is going to be, it's gonna look good on everyone, okay? It's just this beautiful, it's kind of the shade of my nails actually. That's perfect. It's this beautiful light peach shade. In fact, I'm gonna just put some on right now. I already had blush on and I added that blush and it made the blush I had on look better than it did. I mean, come on now. You're a person who's worried about how it sets down or if you have textured skin or whatever, this is a really great product for you because it's not super glowy. It has like a dewiness to it, but it does set down beautifully and it does sort of mattify. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't stay tacky at all. Next, we're gonna move on to Colorpop. You guys know how I feel about Colorpop. It is my favorite go-to affordable makeup brand. Drum roll, please. It's gotta be their Super Shock shadows. It's just gots to be. I own so many of their Super Shock shadows. This formula, I've never seen it replicated. I don't know how they do it. You put your finger into it and it's like butter. It's so easy to apply. I usually just apply it with my finger and then blend it out. They have mattes, they have metallics. These are some of my favorite newest shades right now. This is Flying Circus and this is Mighty Morphin. You're like, oh wow, that is so shimmery, that kind of scares me. Well, hold on a second because it is just the most gorgeous light glimmer veil ever. And I'm wearing the Charlotte Tilbury Desert Haze Quad. I'm wearing just the lightest shade from that quad, which is currently my favorite one and done shadow. So over that, I'm just literally patting this in with my finger, no fallout. You do have to buy them individually, which is sort of the only drawback, right? Like I don't think there's a palette currently that's a Super Shock palette. I think the reason for that is because you really need to make sure that you tighten the lid when you use this, because if you don't, that formula is gonna dry out and it's not gonna apply like it did when it was fresh. So I think that's the reason they don't really come out with palettes that are Super Shock shadows, because it's really important to keep it tight. So Pat McGrath is a makeup company that I just recently started kind of delving into. And again, another brand that you just kind of can't go wrong. Her stuff is flawless. But the number one product that I have used from Pat McGrath that I have never found this formula in any other makeup brand is most definitely her concealer. This is the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer. I am in the shade L2. I'm wearing it under my eyes today. I don't understand this concealer. It truly is magic because it is a full coverage concealer, but it shears out so beautifully. It doesn't look cakey. It doesn't look dry. No, it doesn't even look dry when you set it with powder, which is what I have done today. I always set my concealer with powder. This will blend in a matter of seconds. Do I think it's important to also have her blurring powder that goes along with it? Yes, I really think that drives everything home beautifully. But if I had to choose one thing, it would definitely be the concealer, because I think you can find other powders. Like I love my Charlotte Tilbury powder, and sometimes I'll use that to set this concealer. So I can find other powders that I love to set this with, but I've never found anything like this formula in a concealer. So last but certainly not least, we're moving on to Fenty. This is another tough one. This is a toughie. I sat here and I was like, there's so many, especially new products that I've recently tried that I'm in love with. But for my number one, I'm gonna have to go with that Fenty Glossy Posse lip gloss set. I really thought this was gonna be gone after the holidays. Like, I really thought we'd never see it again. And I'm assuming because it's just doing so incredibly well, they just keep it going. As of today, Sunday, May 24th, they are having a Memorial Day sale on Sephora, and this is currently marked down by like 30%, so you better get on it. I really wish Fenty would take these and make them all full sizes. I believe they have full sizes of the chocolate shade, which is hot chocolate, and of course, fussy. Those are actually my two least favorite of the bunch. My favorite are these three. This is Pretty Please. It's just this fun hot pink shade. This is Cheeky, and this is Confetti, which is just a beautiful lip topper, and I'm actually going to top my lips for you right now with it. I'm also wearing the Fenty Mademoiselle Plush Matte Lipstick, which, don't get me started because I wanted to pick that too, but we only could pick one-ish. So I'm gonna make my lips look super vinyl and plushious. I just love this gloss. That is on sale. I would say you better run, do not walk, because I just don't know when they're gonna take this away. But Fenty, either take it away and make everything full size or never get rid of it, because I love these colors. I mean, I'm pretty sure Rihanna's taking notes on this video right now, so we're good. But wait, I told you there are a couple brands that I had a runner up for, and this is one of them. Did you think I was gonna finish this video without mentioning the Fenty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blushes? I love these. They're like candy to me. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to buy more and more. I have 4 of the shades. So I have Strawberry Dip, Daiquiri Dip, and then I have Petal Poppin' and Crush on Cupid. I love them all. They blend out beautifully. They are best blended with your fingers, just with the warmth of your finger. It's really hard for me to choose a favorite out of these shades. They're all just beautiful of their own accord, but I have to say, if I had to choose one, it would probably be Petal Poppin'. Again, it's just really fresh and flattering and feminine. You can just do so much with these. I wear them on my lips. I used Petal Poppin' the other day on my lids as an eye color and then put the Colorpop shimmer over it. Good job, you're the runner-up. Listen, I know you didn't get first place. I know you're runner-up, and I know you're disappointed, but runner-up is good. It's still good. No, I understand. I mean, listen, the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer is brand new, and it's still got first place, but you should feel proud of yourself too. Okay? Are we good? Are you sure? I don't know. I don't feel like we are. Okay. All right, if you say so. The cream blushes are so sensitive. Okay guys, so that wraps up my #1 products from 5 beauty brands. This was really, really fun. I love the concept of this video. I'm thinking I might want to do this video with skincare, so let me know if that's something that sounds good to you in the comments. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you have a fun and safe Memorial Day. And again, if you have not subscribed, please click that big ol' red subscribe button, throw this video a like, and cheers till next time.